Let's go, Elliot. Let's go, baby. Thank you so much for being here, man. All right. 113 entries out of 200 two. I wish out of 2,722 players. Let's go. Let's do this thing. Oh boy. We've got called. I kind of wish I'd shoved this, to be honest. I could shove now. Okay, nice. Good start. Good start. All right. Oh boy. Okay, cool. Easy shove. Oh no. Pretty cruel. Well, at least it didn't have more chips than that. We've still got a playable stack. All right, we've got an M5 now. When the blinds go through us, so when the blinds go up, we gotta play. Under the gun next hand, then big blind. No, pretty terrible run of hands, so from the big blind onwards, we need to get going. And the blinds are up on us. Comes down to the button and us, and they fold it to us. Amazing. Amazing. Still think we need to play here. Last time we had ace-9 suited and they called it ace-queen. This time they fold. We got a little respect, hopefully, for having that ace-9 suited last time. I wonder if that was a raise again, but pushed our luck, I guess, if we did. It's probably going to go for it here, but not versus the limp. So there's less sitting out now. We're about to lose one. What's this stack? Only 19,000. So everybody sitting out is about to be gone. Oh, wow. Some real action this hand. Ace-9 versus King-7. King-7 takes a big lead. Oh, the ace-9 retakes it. And then some. All right, blind's not up on us, but we are big blind with 7s. Gosh, I think this is it. Oh, wow, okay, it folds round. Even better, really. Even better than us having to stand our ground. Oh, this is an interesting one. Please don't have ace-queen again. No, worse hand than us, and they haven't hit yet. The jack now gives them a straight. No, jack! We double through them. They didn't believe us. Both times they called us, we were really, really legit. And we did fold that button hand to them as well. Okay. We're back in this one. Zelda, lovely. Really important work. Sorry. Yeah, it's a no because it's really important work. So Daddy needs to concentrate. So sometimes no. We've had a lovely day together. But very important work now, lovely. So sometimes no.
Zelda! Come here! Come here! What has Daddy just said? What has Daddy just said?
All right.
What has Daddy just said to you?
I guess this is a raise. It's tricky with the big stacks.
Stop. Why has Daddy told you to stop?
Because we make it such an easy 3-bet.
Calm down.
We got an M of 9 now.
Daddy told you to stop.
Oh, it's a weird one. I'm going to play... We're in the spot where we have to play the tightest.
Say no.
Well, wish I'd gone for this. Holy moly.
Yeah,
Right, down to 1,500 players. They love to call us this skiz, so we're going to fold. We will have to pick our moments later on, but for now, we've bought ourselves a little bit of time to try and wait for a legitimate hand. Well, it's an interesting race. The ace-queen just about holds on. All right, our friend that loved to call us is gone. That means that we can get a bit more aggressive again. In fact, because the guy that's come in, well, they're sitting out, but they're actually their stack is virtually gone. They'll be gone when the big blind hits them, and they won't be posting very much of it. Hey, Cluck Lil, thanks so much, man. Thanks so much. Double up for queen, king, queen. Not double up, sorry. They knocked out the queen too. Oh, okay. We've been moved tables entirely now. Couple of players sitting out. Sadly, we're in position on them. Really, we want to be out of position, so they're the ones we're shoving into. We've got to get past 4 other players if we try and shove when these are the blinds. Blind's getting really pretty big now. In fact, the next blind increase is huge. From 7,500, 15,000 to 10,000, 20,000. So when that increase has happened, hopefully not on our big blind, it's going to be close. Then we just need to go steel crazy. All right, 2 players sitting out. King Jack suited. That's really legit. We shove. Fantastic. And in the end, actually, the blind's nowhere near up on our big blind. That's great. We should get past our small blind as well. Oh, no way. Happy 2nd anniversary, Elliot. Thank you, man. Incredible stuff. Incredible stuff. Very, very appreciated, mate. It's really nice to have you here. Love the emotes. Let's go. Wow, okay. Oh, a limp, a weird limp, and then a raise. All right, we're getting out. We're getting out. Weird hand so far. We're going to pick a better spot than King Queen. Even suited. Something smells off on this hand. And even if Shove would have got rid of the original 2 players, the big blind, the big stack coming in probably would have called us there. Blinds up in 15 seconds. It's not going to be this hand. It will be next hand. I say that. Only if we delay it, I think. All right, blinds up. All right, the big blind is sitting out for this one. But we pick up such garbage, we're just going to fold it anyway. Oh, the small blind's just woken up, even though they're about to go out. All right. We've got an M of just over 5. So when the blinds go through us, that's it. We're going crazy. Down to 1,000 players left now. 113 tickets. Nothing to go with that queen, sadly. Saying that. How much do I want to shove under the gun? Not very much. I will if I have to. The big blind, unfortunately, in many ways, is being very aggressive. It's making it difficult to get in. Say that they very legit, but they have jacks there, but they're not going to win this hand. No, can't. Can't call this, sadly. Got to find our own spot to shove. This could be it. Small blind to big blind is just so good. Oh, this guy limp folded last time, but look at this. At least it's forced us out with 6-2. Oh my goodness, miracle 8 on the river. Poor pocket kings. That's crazy. We've moved tables. Just as we paid big blind right. Saying that the button's about to go past us here. Zelda. You made a cheese sandwich. That's good. You made it for school tomorrow. Oh, clever girl. You can take my glass away if you want. I've finished my drink. Hey, Posteries, how you doing, man? Hey, Belgian Ghibli, thank you, man. It was milk. I had a drink of milk. It's gone now. No one giving us a chance at the moment for us to try and blind still. We're going to have to pick a moment. Not from me, lovely, because I'm working. Mummy needs to get at you if she can. Wow, lots of action here again. Zach trying to turn my computer off. Oh boy, I don't think so. I think we wait for a slightly better spot. We've got an M of less than 4 now, and the blinds are about to go through us. Maybe that's a shove. I don't regret not, but maybe that's a shove. King 9. Oh, under the gun min raise is not good. It's not what we want to see. You go enjoy your drink, lovely. Oh my goodness. We're getting ridiculous odds to call, which I hate. Yeah, that's fine. If we could somehow see a free card, we're now drawing to a jack to the nuts. And the king still looks vaguely good. No, we're out of there. That's it. We got to go crazy now. Honk. Wow. Set of 10s becomes quad 10s. Incredible stuff. So after the min raise from 10s, pocket aces limped in behind. Cost themselves big, letting so many hands in. All right. Here we go. This is it. This could be it. Queen 4 suited, though. Plenty good enough in this spot. We do get called. We're ahead, though. And they've hit the 7. And that is it, sadly. Wow. We tried. 620th. So we're getting reasonably close. And that was for a 360,000 stack. So that was a great spot. Pretty terrible call, I think, from 7-6, but what can you do? Right, it's going to be the 5-minute break. So I'll go and make myself a cup of tea, and we'll get in some more tournaments. Cheers, everybody. The theme from yesterday, rolling over some more, that we get called by terrible, terrible hands. All right, we've got a free ticket for that one and this one. Oh, and I'll update the Bankroll webpage. No, lovely, I'm working.
I bet you know what's going on. Let us in, okay?
Okay. 1. Halloween started to celebrate night's creatures. 2. Suddenly we're up to our hips in them. 3. Nights falling everywhere. 4. Time is slowing down. Conclusion? It'll be Halloween forever. This night will never end.
Actually, I think I like not knowing a lot better.
All right, we're in some tournaments. See you shortly, guys. She is growing so fast. It's true. Scary. Oh, you okay? That's nice.
It was quiet. Too quiet. I always wanted to say that.
Look! Up there!
Why are you bothering my little ones? I repeat, why are you bothering my little ones?
You mean these little creeps we've been blasting all night? You say those things are your little ones?
All things of the night are mine, on this night more than any other. For I am Samhain. I am Halloween. Copacabana.
Began as the Feast of Samhain. Samhain was supposed to be a creature of night whom no one could stop.
Oh boy. It is good to know I am new. I was trapped in stone for so many centuries.
Hey, no problem. You're new in town, out of the house when you first got here 700 years. You want a little help?
Hi.
Hey, how can I help you?
Everyone hurts themselves.
Been out of town.
And it also spiders and at the clubs. I thought some pizza thing for your finger. Oh, that
Cut that out. Look, don't make me come up there.
I give you one last warning. Leave us alone. The spirits of Halloween cannot be stopped by
Sorry about that. All right, let's make sure we got this all set up correctly. This is phase 1 to get into phase 2, just like last week. Hey, Dr. Hellboy. Hope you had a good day at work. Thanks for being here. Don't encourage it. I'm going to be out of a job to my daughter. Oh, put these the wrong way around like an idiot. Good night, lovely. Mwah. Love you. Thanks, Mummy. Thulian. Yeah, I'm glad she responded. I had a home game. No way. How did it go? How did it go, man? Incredible. 20 months, man. Amazing stuff. Thank you, Thulian. It's really, really cool to have you here. Very appreciated. Well, okay, okay. Interesting, interesting hand to top up. Let's see a flop. Oh, so close. So close to being good. Darn that ace. I don't think we can bet this. Nope, there's just no way we can bet this. We can, however, call. Yeah, both had a king. We were drawing very live, but did not get that. So we're a little bit down in that one. I've got 2 others to capture now, so let's jump around and see if we can catch those. So we're in a $1 and a $2. I've corrected the $2 to $1 that we were on before. And then we're in this one, which is a power path step 2. Which is $1.50. I'll put power path step 3 because it's that's what it's to. Right, lovely. That's all set up nicely. Not quite getting the odds here. Okay, so we're in 2 Sunday Million anniversaries and both of which are for free, are they? No, the Power Path one's for free. One of the Sunday Million ones is for free. And we bought into the other one. Okie dokie. Sure, go on. We'll limp with an under the gun limper here with a suited king in the button. Nine's a lot stronger than it. Eight's all right, but nine's a lot stronger because it gives us some 2-carded straight options. Unfortunately, the big blind finds a raise. That's a shame. So we'll get out of the way of that one. Oh, 6s. Fantastic. Well, we can be the raise this time. Not so much now. No, we'd just be completely guessing whether we were ahead or not with 6s. I think we just got to step aside. Wait for a better spot. Target's getting smashed. Nice on, Hellboy. Nice on. That's amazing. Wow, that is smashing them. Oh, amazing, Hellboy. That does sound very busy, but that's kind of fine, right? Like, as long as, like, you're going to be able to manage yourself so you don't burn out. There's nothing wrong with that. Busy can be very good, especially when things are going well. I thrive on busy, but I thrive on busy well, and I thrive when I do a good job of looking after myself so that I don't burn out when I'm busy. If I stop looking after myself as well, then it can be an issue. And that isn't to say there isn't a threshold at which, no matter how well you look after yourself, you wouldn't burn out. If you're that busy, there is such a thing as too busy. Certainly not trying to deny that. So I hope that you haven't hit that threshold and that you're doing a good job of looking after yourself. But yeah, that's really cool, man. About the target's really, really cool. Second, nice. Nice, Thulian. Superb. That's what we like to hear. Obviously, you employed all the strategies that you've been watching here, right? Other than the how to lose strategy, you managed to dodge that bullet. And yeah, Zach, sorry, going back to, like, you were just joking really about the Pokemon stream. Man, I want to. You don't know how much I want to, but I think for the first one, firstly, I just don't have time. I should really just focus on the poker, really. I should even do less fumble, which is a sad thing. But yeah, if for the well, I say that actually. I think what I've realized is I should schedule long periods of poker related stuff and then short periods of recovery where I am allowed, like, I don't do any poker for a few days and I am allowed to do what I want, right? So I could do some fumble streams or some Pokemon streams if that's what I fancied. So, yeah, for the first one, if I was to do a Pokemon stream, I'd have to have, like, Nick or Hancock on comms, I think. I don't think I'd be able to do it solo. I wouldn't know what I was doing well enough. A little bit of a hand here, and a little bit of a hand here. Oh, no, okay, no, there's been a big raise now. I saw the initial limper. Okay, so background to this one then. Got to see a flop on the other table, which I haven't shown you with 7-2 suited, but we have missed and are probably going to get bet off it now. Ooh, this is tricky. We are getting, yeah, pretty good odds to say yes. You are not the right suit. We don't like the king either. It doesn't really give us many options there. So we pile out of that one. Let's go to Ace Jack on the $2 Sunday Million Anniversary Tournament. Hey, got it right, baby. 37 months. Legendary stuff, sir. Thank you so, so much. More than 3 years. That is amazing. Bit of an overbet, but sure. They're short stacks, right? And they call us with 4s. Okay, so we're flipping and we've missed. But a 9 gives us a straight. And we could have counterfeit them, but none of it. No ace, no jack, no 9, no 10, no 7. They were the cards we were looking for on the river there. Okay, so this one not looking so good now. Stick this for a minute. We've got pocket 4s on the top table. We have totally missed here. We're a little bit short stacked on the top table. The blinds got pretty big, so we're going to shove the 4s. We'll go to that. That's more interesting than the 10-6. I am going to shove the 10-6. We're totally desperate. All right. We have the best pair, but they've hit the 9 and the 8. And yeah, we are out with the 4s. And we got called here. We've hit a straight. No, we didn't. Did I not have what I thought I had? Did they hit a flush? They hit a flush. We hit a straight. They hit a flush. Wow. Okay. Well, so this is the only tournament we're left in. And we've got ace queen. In the button. Nobody's entered the pot so far. We get a call. We get 2 calls. 2 calls. All right, nice result there. And straight into jacks. Wow. I was going to say, let's go look at some new tournaments to join, but I will balance that with trying to get the best out of this. All right, a hot $2 cash in 2 minutes' time. That's really cool. And then a hot $22 satellite tournament 4 minutes after that. Perfect, perfect. All right, we are registered for those 2. Wow, our jacks have got some action. This could be a triple up. This could be a triple up. Need to dodge the ace of the queen and a 6. And we do. We actually had a full house of the river completely unnecessarily. All right, so this one. Power path step 2 going well. That's great. 12 minutes to go for late registration. Ooh, let's get the old alpha waves on. Thought something was missing then. Oh, ace queen again. We got another new tournament starting. We'll stick with the ace queen for now. Oh, wow, okay. Suited as well. Sure, sure. Queens. Oh, but we've hit 2 hearts. And there's a 3rd heart. Unbelievable. Well, I get very lucky. I get very, very lucky. Wow. What a stack we've got there. Not the tournament I'd chosen to got lucky in, but I'll take it where I could get it. Right, let's go capture the next one. Poker is higher stress, and if you're throwing in a lot of study on top of that, and not much downtime, then yeah, you're really, really piling on. Nowhere near capacity. Glad to hear it, man. I didn't think so. You come across, you always have, to me, as someone that can handle a lot on their plate, Hellboy. That's great. That's great, man. Yeah, brilliant. That's a great plan, Hellboy. Man, I hope that pays off. That's awesome to hear. Yeah. No, that's really cool. That's really, really cool. I love it. I love it. Yeah, kind of obviously short stack was going to shove there, sadly. I was looking forward to raising the cutoff, but it wasn't realistically going to happen. Oh, we'd have loved that flop as well. Middle pair, open-ended straight draw. Wouldn't have loved that turn. No, okay, we'd have ended up with a pretty poor hand, actually. Just a few minutes to go to the next one, provided it doesn't get cancelled. 1 minute to go, rather. We've gone up here because we've got connected suit, but there's been a raise and a 3-bet. The problem in this spot isn't so much that we can't call the 210. We can. It's that the original raiser could so easily raise again or, you know, even shove it. So it pains me to fold it, but I think it's the right thing to do. Original raiser fold. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting at least a call. So we'd have hit just bottom pair. Wouldn't have been that great. And a terrible turn card. Okay, we're happy to see all that go. And the other one's just started. We can fold this. Flush over flush down here, and then we get an interesting hand. I think the blinds, wow, okay, that's an easy fold now. I think the blinds have got to the point where they're too big for us to raise there anyway. It's too big for people to, too easy for people to 3-bet us all in, and we'd have to fold. So a little bit of a dry patch of hands. That's okay. So the HODA $2, 55 minutes left in late registration. The HODA $22 satellite has half an hour. And the Power Path Step 3 satellite, or Step 2 into Step 3, aiming to get into Step 3, is 6 minutes to go late registration. Takes us to 25 past. Two's under the gun. Okay. Okay, we'll raise that. We don't hate one of the short stacks shoving us. That isn't a short stack. We do hate that. We do hate that. We hate that so much we're going to have to fold. Blinds up on us. We're first out of 540 players. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. What's really crazy is that's not like some ridiculously good spot to be in. Like, it's not what I mean is it is a good spot to be in, but it's not guaranteed by any means that we'll make it. Okay, let's try and see a flop with 7-6 in our small blind. The big blind hasn't raised much so far. They do find the raise now, and it isn't a shove. That's kind of interesting. And now we're getting priced in to have a look again. Whoops. No, not our flop. Never mind. We had some really nice implied odds for hitting a monster there because the initial raise had a really big stack. Played a lot of real cash hands. $250,000. We got a good price to see this flop. We've hit middle pair, and so far we're going to stick with it because that is one tiny bet from the small blind. We were big blind. There is a re-raise, but it's still tiny. Could somebody raise properly so I could just fold? Do have kings on another table. Gonna take you to that now. Ace 4 and 9s calls us, and we are good. Folding the king. 10. Wow. Even more chips in this one. 2 minutes and a half till late registration ends. Clearing out on all the tables at the moment. Mitch making weird noises? Sorry, one sec. Set mine on 4s, fold the other thing. Sorry, Mitch has knocked over the food bin to get into the contents. So my job in half an hour during the break is to clean up what she's just done. That's a shame. Nearly got to see a flop with Jack 10, but had to fold it on one of the other tables. Just folding everywhere, and including this one. Okay, a couple more hands down on the other tables. Still not picking up much. We do have Queen 3 suited in the small. Man, big blinds really wanting to raise today. To be fair, we're just running into it. They did have it. Talking of having it, we'll raise this. Nowhere near ace king, sadly. Indeed, ace king suited as was on the other table. Our ace jack offsuit, a very poor man's version. We don't hit. It's a bit of a dry flop. Oh, okay. 8's down here. Oh, and late registration has ended. So let's have a look at this one. We are currently 7th out of 468 remaining players, and there are 119 tickets. We raise the 8s. And the under the gun limp finds the fold. Great, great. Very happy with that. Blinds go up. It's about a quarter of the field going through, of which we are very much in that category of right now. 2,300 a hand in the pot. So we got an M of about 30 as well. Yeah, it is looking good for us, this power path step 2, I'm not going to lie. We're obviously not home and dry yet by a long shot, but right now, looking very, very good. Free flop, always good. Whoa! Free flop, sometimes very, very good. Oh, sitting out. Okay, no, they just took their entire timer. They're back. All right, continuing to go well. Don't want to auto-fold this one. Slightly down in the other two, but nothing to panic about. Okay, fold. Not losing players at a great rate yet in this one, to be honest. I guess once the blinds get to the buy-in level, or like, sorry, like they start to really hurt the buy-in level, which they're probably not quite doing yet, then that'll be a big influx in people getting eliminated. Interesting button hand. So I got a really interesting hand over here. I kind of fancy this. They've raised 40% of hands. That's a wild overshove. Gonna fold that ace-5, by the way. No, okay. Wow, we hit the 9. That's ridiculously lucky if it holds. Spade is good. Try and learn my lesson there. Maybe that wasn't good enough. Sometimes I turn around and say, well, that's definitely at the top end of his range. I'm not so sure under the gun shoving. Maybe that was what his range was. Sorry, continuation betting with 8s. Bit worried about the king, although the next king is good news for us. And there's lots of draws out. So if we check call and none of the draws hit, we could probably try and be brave. Yep. None of the draws hit. And we do indeed win it. They don't even try and take it. They had 9-7. Little surprised they didn't even take a stab. So with our horrible outdraw with ace-9, we're now doing well in the hot 22 satellites. And we're no longer as far down as we were here. That's good. It's a pretty slow tournament as well. We've got time. We've got time. Claims to be a turbo, I think. Does it? Does it claim to be a turbo? Maybe not. Could have sworn at buy-in it did, but I can't see any sign of that now. No, it doesn't seem like a turbo to me. I'm mainly trying to stick on this power path one, as it's kind of the furthest ahead. Oh, we can have a look when the next one is as well, because they're normally the same night, pretty soon after. Starts in 30 minutes. Okay. So the step 3 that we would qualify for, if we hang on here, is in 30 minutes' time. So the force holds up. King 10 had a pretty darn big draw, but couldn't get there. Hit a king. Wasn't enough. "20 minutes till food bin cleanup time." Got an ace-7 in the small blind here. I don't know. I don't know. All right. It's a tricky flop. Where do we stand? Everybody likes it, apparently. Nobody loves it. Everybody likes it. All it takes is for there to be one person slow playing a monster for us to be in a lot of trouble here. Or even to just have a slightly higher ace. I'm gonna make a crazy laydown. Yeah. If that feels like a crazy laydown, but something just feels off about that. Ace 6 in the small blind. I guess we shove if it folds round. These early limps are so weird to me. We're going to end up in the same situation as that Ace 7. Yeah, you know what? We're in such a strong spot here. We can make much tighter laydowns than we would do normally. Let's take advantage of that. I'm glad we did, if that's what the big blind is doing. Man, the big blind keeps waking up with stuff on us today when we're small blind topping up. Every time it's shown as well, it's been a real legit monster. What a crazy table, these non-stop limps. If it wasn't like close to the tickets in a satellite, I'd be going crazy for this. Do 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 do. We might have to win like one more hand to qualify from this tournament, so we do not want to go too nuts. The Hotter 22 satellite, where we're up about half stack. Oh, this could be the hand, I guess. I'm going to shove this because I'm not going to fold to 3 bets and I don't want callers. I just want to take the nearly 5,000 that's in the pot right now, right? And there's people that are so loose, they'll call and then we'll miss the flop. And then they'll just call with nonsense on the flop and we won't know where we're at. Let's just take 5,000 now. Sorry, I was going to say 10 minutes to go until late registration ends in the Hotter 22 satellite. 10% of our starting stack down in the Hotter $2 cash tournament that we're in. Threes over here. Okay, that's interesting. On the button as well. There is a raise. It's quite 3-bettable. Neither of the blinds have 3-bet yet. Until we see they're capable of that, let's assume that they're not. Obviously, I'm not saying if they wake up with like ace-king, they're not capable of it. But the steal, it was a really nice steal spot, but let's assume they're not capable of the steal. We do not hit the 3. It checks to us, but I just don't fancy it. I probably should. No. Well, haha, even worse. If it checks to us now, we could say we've got it, but it doesn't. And I'm glad we didn't try and steal on the flop. Congratulations to Martin. Blinds up. It's a slightly interesting hand, but we've got 3s under the gun here, which we're raising. It has folded round to our ace-4 on the cutoff, so we're going to give that a little raise. Threes get a small 3-bet. That does feel like an overpair. Why would you not shove? Oh my word. Ace hit with the ace-4 twice. I'm going to check it behind. We're on for the straight draw now. All right, going over there. I'm a little worried they've got it. They do have it with a better kicker. Cruel, man. Cruel flop. We both had the ace, and the other two aces came out. Absolutely brutal. All right, we're all in then here. We hit the set of threes. Oh, okay, we might win that one. We hit the set of threes. They got to shove this, really. They do. Pocket eights have been outdrawn. And they don't redraw. Amazing. Okay, the flush didn't come in here, but the 8 might have got us. It doesn't. Okay. Okay, we're ever so slightly back in this. What are the antes is the question. 160. So we could try and pick a moment to shove that's slightly better than this, arguably. All right, so we're actually up in the hot $2 now, like 50% of our stack, courtesy of hitting a set. That's always nice. So it's gone well in that one and badly in the hot 22 for a moment. What a brutal cold deck. So we'll stick with this for a minute whilst we're just trying to pick our spot to shove. Man, are we all in when we're big blind? Not 100%, but we want to try to be. It's kind of like pick it for the next 3 hands. Well, 10-3 ain't going to cut it. Maybe I should have shoved last hand and tried to take the blinds. Really hard to say. I think the blinds have just gone up. $240 players left in the Power Path 1. We do have an M of less than 10 there now. We will probably have to play before the end. Jack 4. No. Okay. Let's see what the big blind is. Think we're just going for it in the big blind, you know, guys. Think it's gamble time. A third of our stack in the big blind. Factor in the ante, even more than that. It's another 200. Oh. Oh boy. I guess we're committed to this. Nice, nice. Ace 5. That's going to do it. By far the best hand we got out of all 4 hands. Let's go. Let's go. We run into Jack 9. And we hit the ace. Amazing. No spade. No spade. Got it. Drawing dead on the river for them. Beautiful. Wow. All right. We're still a little bit down, but oh boy, we're back in it compared to where we were at. Now we've got an M of just over 2, and we can realistically try and blind still sometimes. I think we've got to. Yeah, it doesn't actually say on the table, does it? Which is a shame. I'll double check now. 119. Yeah, John Flick was very close. 119. The miracle short stack comeback. They do happen occasionally, right? They do happen. King 9, not at all bad. If it folds round to us, it does not. There's an under-the-gun shove. We're going to have to let that one go. Down to 205 players now in the Power Path Step 2. Oh, King 9 would have hit both the King and the 9. Oh, well. Been moved table. Button about to go past us. Yeah, sorry I'm hardly showing the power path. We're not playing anything on it. And this one just got so interesting with the short stack. I thought I was going to show you like one hand and we'd be out and that'd be it. Oh, talking of which, we got to find somebody. We got to find blinds folding to us at some point. Let's go for it. We can't afford the blinds to hit us, so I'd rather go down trying to steal. Oh baby, oh baby, the steal is in. The steal is flipping in. Woo! Back to starting stack, give or take. That's bonkers. King 4 suited. Okay. Yeah. The blinds are huge about to hit us. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Somebody's got to have it to call us. They could have an ace with a different kicker. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. I don't believe it. We get another one through. $181 players left in the Power Path Phase 2. King Jack in the big blind. Wow. Under the gun shove. I don't know if we could call this. I can't believe we've got to the point where this could be a fold. In fact, we're actually going to swap tables for a minute. Show you a raise of twos. Aces. That would do it. We can't beat aces. Nice. C-bet takes it with the twos. That's lovely. Oh, my word. Straight to threes. Okay, that's really bizarre. This is weird, isn't it? I don't think we can fold. Flush draw? Okay. Am I going to end up blinding myself out down here? I'm kind of interested to try it. As perverse as that sounds. We're down to 160 players left. We effectively need to get down to 120. So that's a quarter of the field. We got an M of 2.5. We know that there's a lot of stacks under more pressure than us. Oh, King Jack suited. This could be the one. This could definitely be the one. We're going to shove it if the first two fold. There's a shove. Oh, there's a shove from a desperate stack. We have to play soon. You know what? I'm going for this one. I'm going for this one. I don't think it gets any better for us than King Jack suited at this point. Yeah, I'll take flipping, but we don't hit. We don't hit. We don't hit. Fair enough. We fought on valiantly. It didn't work out. We won't enter any for just a second. We've hit middle pair there with the ace out. That's always a tricky one. Everybody's saying they haven't got it. Not sure how much I believe them. Wow, okay, we can check call this. If they were flush drawing and some of the straight draws have hit, but if they had like a raggy ace or something, or a king queen, then we've just overtaken. No, they had a gut shot straight that came in. Wow, okay. At least we didn't lose too much. Let's go down to the business table. 40 players left to be eliminated. No, sorry, no, way less than that. Like, sorry, coming down to, yeah, about 30 players. Sorry, is what I meant. 30 players. But we are about to be hit by some really, really big blinds, like 15,000 worth of big blinds. Eight's good so far. Good split. Oh, the queen hits. The queen hits. Well, if we lose by one, it's Zeng's. Zeng's that took us out. Wow, limps. I've got to take this opportunity to shove. Yeah, amazing, amazing. I really didn't think they could call anything there that they'd top up with, because we were almost the same chip stack size. That one blind win right there has just qualified us. Let's go. $20 players to go. This is a very, very tempting shove, but we won't. Should just be able to fold into the cash now. Are there any cash prizes? I haven't even checked that out. Oh, it's break! I don't want break! Right, I better go clean some food bin. Thanks, bitch. No, there are no cash prizes. It is just the straight up 119 tickets. Yeah, it's true, temporary guest. Do love some good blinds. Hey, Simon, great to see you, man. I haven't, no, not yet. I will try and tell the Discord when I do. Thanks for asking. Okay, 13 players to go. Minute and a half left. Just wondering if we can see some of the stacks. No, it cuts off at 100, so that's no good. Oh. Got ace queen up here. Looks like he might just take the blinds. Looks like the big blind might not come back from break yet. Let's go back down here. Ten players to go. There's a good chance that 10 players is a painfully slow crawl. Brave fold from Olka. They must feel like they can get through. Maybe they're right. I'm not as entirely confident for them. And Zeng's really feels like they can't. They're very similar chip stacks, so we could judge the two strategies here directly. Ten minutes to go for late registration. Oh, 8? Man, I nearly raised that. I was just looking at like possibly entering another tournament. So it works out for Zangs, who picks up the pot. And picks up another one. Wow. Cruising through. 5 players to go. We definitely needed that small blind, that big blind to small blind steal that we did earlier. I think for once we've judged this really, really well. Oh man. I don't think we need this is the scary thing. Let's see the flop. If we get an ace, we can probably take it. Is it hand to hand yet? I don't think so. Kind of crazy that it isn't. Oops, shove from the big stack. Very interested to see if there's any bites. Every elimination matters now. 3 players to go. Still as far as it's told us, we're not hand to hand yet. Olka's about to be absolutely whomped by the blinds. What are they going to do? We can only just manage the antes ourselves until the big blind. We're gambling that that's enough. Okay, now it's hand for hand. 2 players to go. Olka, have they done enough? I'm so interested. Has Olka timed this immaculately? Or have they got it just a little bit wrong? So there's this hand on all the other tables where there could be 1 or 2 eliminations. And then there's next hand, Olka's all in. But they're all in for almost like for a really good chunk of their stack. Anybody else that's automatically all in is probably worse off than them. Man, I would not have a clue if I was Olka if I was going through or not here. This is right on the wire. I'll do my best, Simon. I'll do my best. Sorry, Olka. Sorry, Olka's all in next hand. I think they've done it. I was looking at the what the blinds are next rather than now. I think Olka's done it. Hand for hand, so I don't need to run the timer. 1 player to go. Olka should fold. And just hope that 1 player goes out on any of the other tables. Good luck, Olka. If we make it now, Olka's done it. And it's an unbelievably timed tournament from them. Absolutely beautiful. The kind of thing that would inspire me. It's not badly timed from us. But Olka has it right on the money. Just crazily. Well done, Olka. Oh my goodness. All right, here we are. It hasn't swapped over automatically. Let me change this window. For Power Path Step 4, effectively for a Sunday Million tournament, at a weekend of our choosing. Let's stick with the two-table format here. Let me update the information. Oh, I say that. We'll do that when we're not playing a hand. Which is pretty much now. Four minutes till late registration in this one. We're up 1,500 from the starting stack, which isn't loads, but it's not terrible. $40 minutes to go in the Power Pass Step 3. We just qualified for until late registration ends. We're not super interested until we make some chips, but always good to know. King Queen here is playable. King Queen here is playable. Not anymore, it's not. Not anymore, it's not. I could have 3-bet. Little bit of a hand in the Power Path tournament. No, okay, no, we're going to bow out to the raise, sadly. Would have been really nice to have defended that. And that would have been an interesting flop. It could have got us in a lot of trouble, huh? Could have got us in a lot of trouble. I think for now we'll generally stick with the hot $2, especially with the late registration about to end. We'll have a look at that. Too late for us to raise hands like this. The blinds are getting too big from this early. Man, I want to win that that Fumble Major match just so I can play Hellboy. It would be so incredible. Those matches are so win-win because I'm so happy if Hellboy wins. Right, I really am. I'm not like I love the journey of being competitive. I love trying to be as good as I can be, doing all the preparation, building the team, all of that. But when it comes to the actual result, I'm much more easygoing and I'm not as ruthless. And it would be incredible to see Hellboy go super deep with Flings. Honestly, I'd be pretty pleased with Hellboy playing anything. I'm just a big fan, but Hellboy and Flings, holy crud, what a combination! How could you not support that? This feels defendable. Oh, I got ace king on the other table. Okay, well that's nice and easy. Let's go for the other table. And the other table's going to be a shove. Yep. Yep, the other there's already 2,000 in there. We have less than 6,000. That is the world's easiest shove. I pretty strongly just hope we take it. I guess we get called by an ace, queen, ace, jack. I'm really chuffed. King, queen, etc. Anything we're dominating. Yes, ace, queen. Doesn't hit. Doesn't hit. 5 to split, though. Oh my goodness. Dope. That's really brutal. Well, we keep doing it right. Like, the shock of that is so brutal, right? Like, it's not even that surprising, but the way that it happens on the river takes you back a moment. That's a shame, because that was getting an interesting tournament. We were literally right then hitting the end of late registration, and that would have given us a stack to push through for the cash, but never mind, it wasn't to be. It was literally just a $2. I think I will register for something else. I don't think I just want to play the Power Path Step 3. I think 2 tables for now is a good way to go. There's a hotter hyper in 17 minutes. It's quite a long time. There's a bigger 22 satellite that's a hyper tournament in 11 minutes. Yeah, okay. That, and then if we're still around the hot hyper. I kind of want to do both. I really want to do the hot hyper. All right, I'm going to register both. Maybe we go out of one really quickly. There's a reasonable chance. Yeah, this will be a raise. This will be a raise. You just hate the blinds? Okay, that's great. I don't hate that. Oh, yeah, Thulian. It's a shame, isn't it? Like, it's a very natural way to be. I almost think. We're on a sliding scale of how much that is us naturally. But regardless of where we are on that scale, if we're trying to improve, we've got a duty to ourselves to try and lessen that as much as possible. And although it's certainly not easy, the only ways to do that really is to start to enjoy the preparation. So like start to work out ways that you can improve yourself. Start to take enjoyment from seeing improved results and improvements in your own game. Oh, this is tempting. I think the initial shove, I'd be going in. They're both crazy loose aggressive players. I'm still really tempted. I guess we wait for a better spot. Oh my goodness. Well, if I'd seen their hands, I'd go in. But we would have lost to Queen Jack suited. So, good, I guess. This is a bit wide, but I like it, right? Like, it's such a good hand pre from small blind to big blind, and it's so bad post flop, out of position. Nearly always just bottom pair. Oh, back fitty, like, rage quit? So, yeah, sorry. So they're starting to enjoy the process of improving yourself and working out how you could do that. Starts to take your mind off being results orientated. Plus, you'll see an improvement in your results. So even when you do get some bad beats, you'll be less tilted, which is good. And then the other thing mid-game is to try and see everything that goes wrong as like it posing a new challenge. And what could I do to get the best out of this game with this new challenge? Those two things applied over time, repeatedly, will drastically improve your mindset wherever you start on the scale. I'm pretty sure that a long, long time ago, I was probably pretty bad. No! 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 One of the crazy aggressive players raises. Why? Alright. Button sitting out. Hopefully big blind doesn't wake up with a monster. Sevens. Doesn't hit, we hit a 9. They haven't got a heart. They kind of hit a 10. They don't hit a 10. Thank goodness. Well, no, we had the heart anyway, so that didn't matter. Oh, baby. Right, we have to dutifully forget that win with pocket 9s because the meme is just too good. That pocket 9s equals death for us. But that is a huge double up in a huge tournament. Let's go. Let's go. Paint of an Underworld team. Yeah, that's the other option, isn't it? Just play Underworld, never have a bad result again, always be happy. Done. A6 would have won against kings. Don't know why I'm saying darn. Was it 3 8s, 3s in a row? Now that you mentioned it, John Flip, that does ring a bell. I got a shoe under my desk in my way. Let's clear this shoe out. I think it got under there because it got a bit wet. I was cleaning out the tumble dryer yesterday. Oh, we kind of have to defend this. Okay, I really wasn't expecting limp raise. That was the last thing I was expecting. This is a crazy tight fold. Like, maybe literally crazy. But we've seen what picking better spots can do. Let's keep with that philosophy whilst we've got time. And right now, time is on our side. Darn, that would have been a bit of a monster. Top pair gut shot. Although having lost with an ace on a double-aced board earlier, double-aced flop, puts you off. Matador can 3-bet. Just thinking if this folds round with the big blind sitting out. Backfit was one of the players that qualified with us. Seems a real shame. I think they thought they were all in. I think they thought they were all in. Yes, yes. Matador didn't find the 3-bet. Huge. Yeah, they had a huge pot all in, which they lost horribly. So they could have just rage quit, but I think they probably thought they were all in and just left. Yeah, they had a very playable stack left, like 7,000 or something. They were a weird player. They doubled up early in this one. They were a big stack in the last one and playing very loosely. And they doubled up early in this one by outdrawing with like king 2 versus a pocket pair. It was really weird. Hit the king, all in pre. So who knows? Maybe they just did rage quit. What happened to our other tournaments? I'm sure it wasn't this long. Okay, 1 minute and 7 minutes. Okay, okay, there is one starting. A bigger 22 satellite, hyper turbo deep, is starting any second. Oh, good work, love. No, sorry, no, what?
They were both asleep at 10 to. I thought I had it.
40 minutes ago, yeah.
Zach was asleep, he just would not let me take the brew away.
Oh,
Anytime I tried to take the nipple out of his mouth, he was like, yeah.
oh, little guy.
Back off. So I've just had 40 minutes. 40 minutes. And then be like,
Idiot.
big big idiot.
Love you.
Give me a plate.
Well, thanks, love.
Did you have some cake?
I did have some cake. I had the raspberry and white chocolate blondie. Yeah, I guess this is a call. Yep. Certainly is. Certainly is. Okay. Don't think we can... don't see how I can fold. Call to try and hit the 9? I guess they could have pocket 10s, jacks, and queens that we're also drawing on the king for. Okay, interesting. Very, very interesting. That also gives us 2 more outs if they have aces or a 5. They must have had one of those overpairs. No, they had 6s. They had 6s. Man, that was a cheeky flop re-raise. So we were winning that all the way. It's kind of funny how some people could be incredibly sore losers. I find Belgian Gimli at competitive games, even like casual competitive games, but in the entire like rest of their life, they're not like that. Okay. interesting big blind. So we want a small raise that we can defend to. I guess that qualifies, yeah. So as long as there isn't a 3-bet, if there is, there we go. We're gone. Evening, Jay Vazza. Great to see you, man. Yeah, doing well. Had a nice day. Thanks, buddy. Had a nice day. Oh, back up here. Ace Queen. We've qualified for a power path step 3, so it's now a satellite for the step 4. We've got Ace Queen in the small blind. Oh boy, we're going to lose some chips on the other one, I'm afraid. Let's go, because this is the big one. Let's go over to this. So I almost shoved it. I almost overshoved it, and I didn't. And they've called our C-bet. Can I check call this? Can I actually call this? Yes! Yes, come on! Come on, baby! I got the same problem up here. Yes! 2 out of 2! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! 2 river ace high calls! And they're both good! Come on! Come on! Let's go! We're playing poker now, baby! Woo! Unbelievable! Unbelievable! This is how we make the money. It's those moments that all the study and all the practice and all the history logged in your brain somewhere pays off. Oh, gosh. And the funny thing is our opponents are just there like, oh, there's some noob that just calls anything. Oh, man. Make those calls like 1 in 1,000. Can't believe we did it back to back. All right. Hot Hyper $2 just started. It's a bounce tournament. That's fun. Let's capture that. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Done it on the wrong one. Sorry, 1 sec. I vaguely regret not calling that. I wonder what they had. Oh, they've gone. We'll never know. I was going to say we could judge it based on later plays from that player, but no, not even that. We probably weren't good. It's probably just throwing $2 down the drain. Okay, good start. So we got everybody covered at this table for a moment. Always nice in a bounty tournament. And down in the big one, The $11, the Power Path Step 4 satellite, i.e. effectively a regular Sunday Million qualifying tournament. We have pocket tens, and it's folded around to the cutoff, so I guess we're going for this. I don't see how we pull out of this now. We'd be out of position. Pocket tens aren't particularly good on a flop. They're an absolute monster pre. So this is going to be a shove, I think. Not too ridiculously an overshove against 17,000. It is a little bit. I'm expecting the fold. They've called us with king, queen. They miss on the flop. We've got a straight draw. We hit a 10, but they've got a flush draw. The 10 is good. Thank goodness. Thank goodness for that 10. Oh, my word. Oh, my goodness. We have a stack. We have a stack. In the Power Path Step 3. Late registration in 12 minutes time. 20 minutes and 28 minutes time on the other tables around us. Let's defend our small blind over here. Yeah, thanks, Jay Bazza. Well, fingers crossed. Oh, wow. We just had a jack-eye flush draw on the previous hand, which we eventually folded. It's so hard to bluff it with the ace out. Really, really hard. Maybe I could have done three-handed. I'm risking getting re-raised, though, which would kind of suck. 9 would be quite a nice card on the turn. Hitting a pair wouldn't be the worst thing. That is dreadful. Okay. They're saying they don't have it. Let's really, really put them to the test. They fold. They fold. Man, we are coming out with some big plays in the last 20 minutes. I hope I don't turn the tap too far on and I can't turn it back off again. It's certainly happened that way before. Just to make sure I'm going to fold this. Oh, no, give it back. Give it back. No, it's not that ridiculously big a flop for us. Woo! Oh my goodness. Rick Glad. Thanks, temporary guest. Honestly, I need the break. 15 minutes to break. I need the break. Yeah, I like to set mine in this. Tell you what, if ever we're going to stick around because our sixes might still be good, it's this, and that's not a very big bet. I did a 6. I'm not looking to hit a 6. I'm just hoping my sixes are good. That being said, that makes this a much easier fold. Ah, darn it. That's a terrible river card. Oh, we're good. The sixes are still good. What on earth did they have? Fours. They had four. I was going to say, is it a pair lower than ours? Yes, pocket fours. Let's go, sixes. Let's go. We are taking some pots. Weird one down here where we've basically gone. Thankfully, they can't re-raise the limper, so yeah, this is a mandatory. Let's go into the flop. And also, they shouldn't raise this if they don't have anything, because it's a dead pot. Yeah, so they do check it back. The 2 of diamonds is a terrible card, because we didn't want to see a diamond, and it doesn't help us. And, yep, that is almost certainly not ours. King 10, we are outkicked by both hands. Fair play. If we'd had a raggy ace, we would have taken that. We can actually call that. We're really, really deep stacked. That is a shame. Yep, that one's yours. Blinds go up on our button. That's kind of cool. Big blind's sitting out, but we've raised Matador off before, so I don't want to try it again. And there's a raise anyway, so we just get out the way. Move, Rick, get out the way. Get out the way, Rick, get out the way. Oh, Ace King gets it on the turn. Goodbye, Jacks. Just pretty much folding everywhere. This is a fold now. I was going to say we could possibly defend this, but no, okay. I wasn't defending to the min raise, let alone the. I was looking for a limper really. Got to keep an eye out for short stacks on this one because we want to try and pick up bounties where we can, without costing ourselves too many chips in the process. So in a bounty cash tournament, a bigger 22 satellite. We've doubled up in that one. We're just a tiny bit up in the bounty. And we are 4 times up in the Power Path Step 3. As we saw from the Power Path Step 2, that is no guarantee again there. I think we got to 7 times up at one point, and we still had to blind steal late in the tournament. But we'll have a much better idea in 6.5 minutes' time when the late registration ends. Folding everywhere. Ace King wins, so there isn't a particular short stack. The Monkey Cat is the shortest stack at the table. I'm going to call that. Not quite. No, the 4 is unfortunately makes a 7 a straight, right? Run of spades is good news for us. I think because it's so bad, I'm actually going to try and take it now and just give up if someone plays back at us. Might have bought ourselves a river card that we wouldn't have got to see otherwise. Okay, that's not good. Let's keep betting. Let's keep betting because the jack shouldn't have suited them. Run of hearts? Oh boy. You know how I said I've turned the tap too far on and I can't turn it off now? Well, it's still working for us, baby. We make a really, really nice pot with a 3-barrel flop. What is going on? What is going on? I do not know. Although those cards look scary to us, the thing is that, say he had an 8 on the flop, they looked super scary to him, right? All of a sudden, his top pair is 3rd pair, and there's a flush draw and a straight draw, flushes and straights out there. So even if I've been bluffing the flop, there were so many of my hands that make it by the river. Have an ace down here in the button. That's kind of interesting. It's very tempting to 3-bet this, but no. No, we're going to wait for Bradison. Gosh, that is a tempting 3-bet with the big blind sitting out. Man. Maybe that was a 3-bet. I'm not sure. We'll set mine over here because we're going bounty hunting. That is not the flop we were looking for. rubbish big blind hand, sadly. Twos. Twos is more like it. So raising a 3-bet? I guess that's a fold. Goodbye twos. That's a shame. 2 short stacks as well. Wow. Maybe I should have stayed into bounty hunt there. Feels like it's probably the right play. Anything on the other tables for now. Our stacks on both looking fine. Maybe this is a raise just because I want to get in as many hands as possible with Charizard, right? But really, Charizard should be shoving a lot of the hands that we're raising there that they want to play. And then that makes it really awkward. Minute and a half till late registration ends in the Power Path Step 3. That's pretty exciting. It really is Wakafi Face. I'm desperately trying to turn it off a little bit. Oh, gosh. Come on, that break, I know. I want the break so bad. I do, Tempergast, I do. All right, we're going to raise this one. I've opted to not raise quite a few, but this time if Charizard shoved, I think we'd be happy to call. So that makes this a much easier raise. Wow, what a flop. What a flop. There are so many draws they could have here as well. Or we now kind of hope they had a better ace, right? Like ace 10 or something? I don't know. Certainly hope they don't. Oh, no. Not ace 10. Oh, and loads of the draws just came in. I think we've just got to carry on. If we're 4-outing, we're 4-outing. Yep. We were 4-outing. We pay it off. In a non-bounty tournament, we'd have checked that behind on the river. But because of the bounties, we had to pay off the slow play. And that's worth remembering in reverse as well, actually, isn't it? I say that, but if he shoves, we're probably just calling for the same reason. So maybe slow playing isn't the right play there, actually. No, I'm not convinced it is at all. Okay. Oh, this is a call. Yep. Okay, so our tournament's taken a really bad turn, but it's either going to be at a whole ton better or it's over. And we're kind of happy with either. 4 of hearts? 4 of hearts! No! No! We win the side pot. We lose 700 chips in that pot. Ah. I'm going to wait for a better spot, 800 in there. No, we'll go for it. You can have our chips. Folds. Nice. Nice. Let's go. Okay, that's really, really good. Yep, that'll do it. Ace King knocks out Ace Queen. Congrats to them. We're back to the point of one double up, and we are truly back in this. Blinds will be up by the time they get to us. Oh, okay. Late registration has ended in the Power Path Step 3. This is the big one. And there are, well, currently we're 41st out of 228 players. And there are 50 entries. So we're in a good spot for now. A good spot for now. But we're definitely going to have to play poker before we get into the last 50. We can take our time and hope we have a run of hands at some point. And if that doesn't happen, we're going to have to get blind stealing later. We definitely have time on our side for now, which is nice. One lucky double up and we're really laughing. Man, we're getting some good odds on this, but not quite good enough. If it was suited, I'd be in that like a snap. Ooh, okay. I think it's our time over here. So we'll know by the break. I wouldn't mind playing just 2 tournaments in this situation. Took the blinds in the power path. That's nice. Oh, calls us with a worse hand. Trying to get our bounty. Doesn't hit on the flop. Hits the flush draw on the turn. And then misses the river, baby. Misses the river. And just before the break, we are back to over starting stack. Let's go. Let's go. Tell you what, just quietly, the blinds have gone crazy all of a sudden in the bigger 22 satellite. We have 4 minutes to go till late registration ends, but we need to get playing and playing fast. If Clifton Lad folds, this might even be a shove from us. They do not. We are out. Would have run into kings, so thank you, Clifton Lad. Working our timing out for us there. This is a raise, if it's fold to us. It is not. Wow, again, getting saved from the later hands, waking up with some monsters. Actually, kind of bluffing it, and we would have taken it, but only by outdrawing. And that's it. That's the break. All right. Lovely. See you in a few, ladies and gentlemen. Some interesting spots here, for sure. For sure. Let's go. Oh, just in time. Like 4 seconds to go. Great. So this one starts. So we've got an M of 5 here, and the blinds are about to go up and go through us, so we've got to go crazy in this one. We've certainly got more time in the bounty one, but we want to play because it's a bounty tournament and try and take some bounties. And 38th out of 204 in the Power Path Step 3 with 50 tickets to go. We've actually got a bit of time in that one, but we've got to play smart. I was going to raise this because the big blind's sitting out, but we'll respect Pierre. All right, back to the King 9, which is looking like a call. It's a scary call, but it's looking like a call to a shove here. No, we get folded round to. I'm pretty happy, and straight to 10s. I'm really happy with that. Late registration has just ended. There's 4 tickets. And cash from, it says 10th, but it's 2 cents, for goodness sake. So cash from 9th onwards. We've still got to go. If we lose 7,500, we lose 7,500. Let's hope we have them beat. We do. And they hit the ace. And there's already a 10 gone. Darn. All right, we're back to starting stack. And that means we've got an M of 3. We've got to get crazy. Do, 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 do. Not quite that crazy. This is more about position to shove rather than the actual hands now. All right, let's go over to the bounty tournament where we got 4s in the small. I have a frustrating lack of information on everyone. I'd love to shove this, but I can't. Okay. This is a frustratingly large part of our stack. I think they're slow playing. I think we have to give this up now and play really short stacks. Oh, yeah, that'll do. Right, we're shoving up here. 10s, yeah, fair play. So it wasn't a full-on slow play. I don't think we were getting them away from it. Quite a brave call with the player left to go behind them. Fair dues. Oh, we won. We won on the other table. You saw that. Okay, good. Good. Ah, King Queen beats us in the Papa Step 3 flip. Did I play that bad? I probably did. Right, let's shove the bounty tournament because we're pretty darn desperate here now. All right, we've got to get going in the bounty tournament now. That's a really good pickup here, though. Straight into queens. Almost certainly getting called here, so we're on for really, really making our stack again. I don't know how this keeps happening. Hits another ace. Man alive. We're getting murdered by the aces, sadly. That we're dominating, all hitting their ace. Our pocket pairs just don't want to hold up. Give this one a shove. Hope the big blind doesn't wake up with it. They don't. Fantastic. So, back up here on the bigger 22 satellite, we're vaguely looking at top 9. Yeah, $3.30 for 5th to 9th. That wouldn't be a bad start. That's with 22 players left. But man, we've got to get going right. We've got an M of 3. In fact, let's try and steal this if Clifton Lag gets out. Oh, huge one down here. Sorry, and this is the big tournament for us, so I'll stick with the 8s. It's a very aggressive player, Pierre. I think we've got to shove. We've got to shove and hope. Shove and hope. Come on. 8s is so legit right now. We're so desperate. The queen 9 gets called by the big blind. Woke up with king jack and we hit a queen. They pick up a gut shot. They don't hit. So we've doubled up on the other one. This is the one we really care about. It has folded around to Pierre. And they find the call with jack 10. What is going on in these tournaments? How? How does this keep happening? How are people making calls with the likes of Jack 10 against me? I really, really don't understand. All that play from a 50% tournament up to very, very close to making the cash there. And we're knocked out because somebody calls with Jack 10. Absolutely bizarre. I really don't understand. Never mind. Never mind. Eventually, it pays off, right? Eventually, it pays off. You just keep playing right, and eventually it pays off. Let's just focus on this one for a minute. Okay, so half the remaining players get at least the $3.30, right? And then we can switch our attention on the final table to, can we make it to a ticket? To a degree, we'll take appropriate risks to just go for the ticket. I like raising this one because we can call both the blinds going with us. So we kind of get to find out if the 3 big stacks are coming. The slightly weird thing is that we've just been called. I was more worried about them re-raising us. Right, we'll put in the short stack. It's really, have you got a king, have you not got a king? They don't have a king. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. We're first out of 18 at the moment. Wow, that really takes me by surprise because we're not that much bigger than everybody else. Blind's going up to 2,000, 4,000 in a minute. We have to call this with 82 cards, which is kind of appropriate because that's pretty much all we've got. They've got us dominated. That's just downright unlucky that our 10 isn't live. They've got the diamond draw. They don't need it. They take it anyway. Our 4 of diamonds would not have been good by the end. Okay, we can shove this if it folds round. What are these? What are these limps? All right, we're getting out of this one. This one just got way too messy for King Jack offsuit. These limps, man. Quad 7s! Well, our King Jack not looking so good there. Even with 2 power on the board. Even if we'd hit on the river, we wouldn't have been good against quads. Wow. Right, we're down to the final 2 tables. Oh, lost 2 players just then on another table, or 1 each on the other 2 tables. There's now just 1 on the table. So 15 players, 6 to go until the $3.30, and there's 4 tickets after that. Nobody out of these 3 is 3-bet at all so far. All right. We ran into Ace King and Ace Jack. Great timing as always. The Ace Jack is virtually out. I say that. A couple of double ups and you never know. King 4 takes out Jacks. That's brutal. That's brutal. Right, it's the only elimination for a while, so we're just down to 14. 5 players to go out. We're currently 5th. Sadly, we've lost 15,000 recently, but it happens. If we're really aiming for top 4, which is ultimately our goal, we can't not play poker in the right spots. Oh my goodness, SX84 has played 7.5 million real money hands on PokerStars. That is bonkers. Bonkers. Not the biggest raise, and it does get called. Some of these calls have been pretty wide. Wouldn't guarantee that the call has the better hand. You'd slightly suspect so at this point. Normally, you'd strongly suspect so. Oh my goodness. The big stack shoves. Can they wipe out 2? Somebody's gone from one of the other tables. Ace King hits. It's looking really, really good. Got to be a 3 on the river. It isn't. And just like that, we're down to 11 players. And we've got a... Oh! We're down to 10 players. It's showing us the glorious money symbol because we've made 2 cents, ladies and gentlemen. The first money we've made tonight. 2 entire cents. Let's go. I think this is a fold just to make sure we get into the $3.30 prizes. It's not like... If we had a really good hand, we'd happily shove and risk it, right? But it isn't. Man, we got an M of 2 and a bit. We probably shove this if we get chance. We don't get chance. Is A6 gone? It looks really, really in trouble. Clubs now. No, fantastic. Okay, we make the $3.30. Hand pound is now in progress for some reason. Oh, just to make sure that the $3.30 is fair. Okay. So it won't be hand pound after this hand. We might go to a 9-handed final table. It depends if the final table is going to be 9-handed or 8. I would suspect 9. Nah, it's always pretty close. I could never guess accurately on PokerStars. I would like it to be 9. I think 9 is nice, because otherwise you've got a 4-handed table, which I think is bonkers. Why do I keep saying bonkers? I'm going to drive myself bonkers. It is a 9-handed final table. No, it's not. There's only 8 players left. It looks like it would have been, because there's an empty slot on the right. For what that's worth. Okay, looks like Rambumpo is going to be all in here. We are trying to make it to the final 4. We have 2 very, very short stacks, and then 1 more slightly worse than us, and 1 more slightly more, and then, what, 3 very, very big stacks? We might be about to lose 2. Rambumpo really just has to go in here and gamble. They made the $3.30. It's like, congratulations. Now see if you get super lucky and get a shot at a ticket, right? He's checking down. He's not encouraging that we're knocking players out here. No, they both survive. And Rambumpo does get super lucky. A for waking up with jacks. B for it holding up. It's really down to us to pick our spot now. With 3 huge stacks out there. SXA for us to call any 2 cards here, which should be insanely obvious. Cool. Although, it looks like Forsberg's getting doubled up. Or more, in fact, when you factor in the antes and everything. We are very nearly the short stack now. Not that that really matters, because it's not like this is the bubble. We just need to pick our moment to shove. Yep, this is the moment. Only got to get 4 people to fold, and the big stack gets really, really hurt by us, so that's perfect. Unfortunately, maybe the short stack was too committed. I'm not sure they were, but no, they woke up with a huge hand. We have hit. Then they hit on the turn. Brutally done again. We even got a flush draw on the turn. Oh, dear. Hang on, what are the antes? The antes are 1,600. That is such a hilariously terrible hand, huh? 1,600 antes. All right, go on. I'll wait for a better hand than that. That'll do. All right, our turn to try and get insanely lucky. It looks like it's going to be 3-handed, so we're going to have to hit something. We've got suited cards at least. Maybe just hitting a jack is enough. Wow, okay. That might get the big blind out. Yeah, okay. Isolating us. That could be worse. As long as we're not dominated both ways. Man, I'd love a fold here. No, they do find the call. Oh, my goodness. Oh, the king. The king. We'd taken the lead. We'd taken the lead on the flop. Never mind. It wasn't to be. At least we made the $3.30. One of those days again. One of those days again, man. That was 3 hours of pretty intense poker, so I will probably leave the poker there. Maybe I'll play some fumble. Oh gosh, my head is swimming now. Yeah, at least we didn't just make the 2 cents. Honestly, the 2 cents might have felt worse than making nothing. Oh, what a shame. What are these like? What are these tournaments like? That's bad beat after bad beat, but it means we're doing something right. Encourages me to keep going is the strange thing, right? And our bankroll is still way on the healthier side than it's ever been. Yeah, that's gonna do it for the poker. I can't do more poker. I do think I want to play a fumble game.